Hey guys, it's your boy Jay Kabata back here with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys what to invest in. Now just remember, nothing I say in this video is financial advice. This is just my own opinion and I'm just letting you guys know so you guys can do research on it. I wanted to let you guys know that I now have a Patreon. In that Patreon, you're going to get full access to my portfolio. So you're going to see how much money I have in there, and you're also going to see the amount of shares I have of each stock. You're also going to get instant updates of when I buy and sell stocks in the stock market. You're also going to see the exact amount of money that I invested in that stock. Of course, I'm going to keep posting videos on here and on my TikTok and be making posts on my Instagram. But the Patreon is for those who want to pretty much just follow what I'm investing in and know exactly what stock I'm investing in and the exact amount I'm investing in every single week. I'm gonna leave the link for my Patreon down below. Click it, sign up if you want. If not, I appreciate all the support you guys have given me, and let's keep this thing going. So the point I want to bring to this video is I'm not gonna necessarily choose either growth or dividend stocks. The point of this video that I want you guys to understand is that you need to invest in big companies and don't get caught up with day trading or penny stocks. I'm going to show you how investing in already established companies can definitely make you more money over time. People have this misconception that because a company is already big, you're not going to make a lot of money, you're not going to be rich, you're not going to be a millionaire. And while there is a little bit of truth to that, yes, you might not become a millionaire in the next week or next year, but those major companies that have been established already could definitely make you a millionaire over time and make you a huge amount of money. Just a heads up, I have showed some of these stocks before in previous videos, but like I said, the point of this video is just to show you that these major companies can make you money over time. I'm not going to necessarily go into the deep analysis of why to buy every single one of these companies, but nevertheless, I have these companies and I do believe these are good companies to invest in. The first stock that I'm going to show you is Apple. As you can see here, Apple is currently trading for $125, and I'm showing you the 5-year chart because if you would think in 2016, people would already thought that Apple made a lot of money and that you weren't able to make that much more money. As you guys can see, Apple went up 439% in 5 years. Guys, let that sink in. 439% in the last 5 years. That means every $100 that you put in 2016, you made $439 back. That's a crazy amount because I'm not saying that everyone's able to do this, but you could quickly see that if you invested $100,000 5 years ago in Apple, already a major established company where people were already buying phones, buying Macs, buying laptops, buying whatever you want, any Apple product, they still made $439,000 from an established company. Those are crazy numbers, and I just need you guys to understand how crazy that is. And I need you to wrap your head around of why not to day trade and why not to get caught up with cheaper penny stocks. The great thing is fractional shares. You could literally invest $100, $20, $5, $1 into a great company like Apple. And even though you're investing a little bit, you're still going to see that growth over time. Even today with Apple, you would think that maybe they won't grow in the next 5 years. I know a lot of you guys have heard that Apple's planning to make a car. So what if they do end up actually making that car and people start buying the Apple car? That's just going to be a whole nother side of sales. I'm not necessarily saying that Apple's going to grow another 439% in 5 years, but what I'm saying is that in the next 5 years, you could definitely be very profitable with a company like Apple. The next company I want to talk about is going to be Microsoft. They're currently trading for $243. And as you can see, in the last 5 years, they grew up 383%. Microsoft is definitely one of those companies that I believe can definitely keep growing, especially with their cloud services. So just because Microsoft is one of those huge established companies does not mean that it's not able to grow. 383% in the last 5 years is huge. And just how I said for Apple, I'm not necessarily saying that Microsoft will make 383% again in the next 5 years, but this established company can definitely help you make money in the long term. The third stock that I want to show you is going to be Google. They're currently trading for $2,234 and they've went up 207% in the last 5 years. Guys, I have been using Google since I was in like 5th grade, 4th grade, maybe even 3rd grade. Google's huge. Google has been here forever and it's still continued to grow in the last 5 years. I personally don't see Google going anywhere. I actually don't even see Apple or Microsoft going anywhere in the next 5 to 8, 10 years. So just investing in companies like this, even though they're established companies, can definitely make that money over time. Now I wanted to show you guys some ETFs, so I'm going to show you guys SPY. They're currently trading for $411 and they went up 100% in the last 5 years. So SPY is just basically the 500 biggest companies. But even investing in an ETF like SPY, you could just quickly see that in 5 years you made 100% of the money. So you basically made back double whatever you invested. If you invested $100,000, you made $100,000 more dollars. And that's definitely great if you ask me, because if you kept your money in the bank, you would literally not have made anything, probably just a couple cents a month. The next ETF that I want to show you is going to be QQQ. They're currently trading for $320. And they went up 203% in the last 5 years. QQQ is just 100 largest companies excluding financial companies. Same thing, just for leaving your money in there, you made 203% on this major ETF. So the good thing about the ETF SPY and QQQ is that this is just for those investors who just want to invest money no matter how much they get paid. If they got $500 to invest, and they're just going to add it to either SPY or QQQ. You literally don't need to watch the market with these, and I would even say with the other companies I mentioned, you don't even need to watch it. But with these ETFs, you could literally just put in $100, $50, whatever you want into that ETF. The last point I want to get into for this video is going to be that you actually lose money when you day trade and not when you long-term invest. I'm going to use my portfolio to give you guys an example. So look, I'm losing around $9,000 in the last month, but that's just a number on paper. What that means is that yes, I'm losing $9,000, but I haven't actually lost that money because I haven't taken out the money. The problem with day trading is that when you day trade and you execute one of those options, you actually lose the money. So if the stock market was going down and you lost that money for the day, then you actually lost that money for that day. Yes, I'm not saying that if you lost $500 yesterday and you made $1,000 today that you're up $500, but my point is that you still lost those $500. Like those $500 are gone. With long-term investing, it says I'm down $9,000, but I haven't sold anything. That $9,000 loss might cut to like a $5,000 loss now, or a $3,000 loss, and then it'll end up eventually going into a profit again. I also want to show you guys this, that just because I'm down $9,000, if we go to the all-time high, I'm still up $29,000. So I just need you to understand that everyone's going to have red days. The market is going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up. But over time, once you're in the market long enough, look, I'm losing those $9,000, but I'm still up $29,000. So once you're in the market long enough, then it's going to be hard to actually end up turning negative. If you started investing in the last week or 2 weeks, you are 99% going to be down on your investment. But that shouldn't scare you, because the next time that the market is going down, let's say in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is, I'm just giving an example, then you are not going to be losing money. I think we could all agree here that it's going to be very hard for me to end up turning negative now. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for me to end up losing all that $29,000 and start losing money, it's going to be very difficult for that to happen. That is why long-term is the way to go, because you don't actually ever end up losing money if you just let it sit. That's going to be all for today's video, guys. I just want you to understand that investing in major companies can definitely make you money over time. Many new investors are getting caught up with what's the next big company. People are trying to get those companies that are going to pop off and become the next Apple, Microsoft, or Google. Although that is great and I would love to do that myself, it is just very hard to do that. If you're going to choose 5 stocks, it's very unlikely that those 5 stocks are going to end up becoming one of the 5 major companies like the last companies I mentioned in this video. So just please don't get caught up with that. Please don't get caught up with day trading, and don't look at these major companies as a negative, because they can definitely make you some serious cash in the future. Before I close out this video, I just wanted to remind you guys of that Patreon. The link's down there in the below for those who are interested. Click it, sign up. I do respond to everyone on there, and you will get instant updates of when I'm buying and selling stocks. I will be buying stocks every single week on that Patreon. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Make sure to like the channel, sub to the channel, and if you haven't started investing, please get started with investing. The market is very down right now, and this would be a great opportunity to enter the market. Just remember, let's keep growing that wealth together. Until next time.